Okay, all right. What's up, everyone? What's up? How's it going? It's been a hot minute. I've been a little bit, I guess, to be completely honest, tiny bit burnt out on streaming, but I am back. I'm back. We're more Kaizo IronMon. We are back here today, hopefully getting a good run going, because last time we were here streaming this here challenge, it did not go over super well for us. Yeah, I went on a little vacation, went on a nice little cruise. I got back from the cruise. I did one stream, and it's just like, I don't know if it was like coming back to reality, coming back away from vacation, coming back to the real world, going back to work and all that. But I was just like, I just couldn't find the energy, couldn't muster up the courage to get on here and go live to stream. But I'm good. We're all good here. We're all good. We're going to be maybe doing things a little differently, maybe just streaming on weekends instead of weekdays. I got to be honest, as much as I enjoy streaming, I do also really enjoy just relaxing after work. And considering I work a desk job for 10 hours a day, I kind of like not sitting at a desk. After 10 hours of sitting at a desk, I kind of like not sitting at a desk for my post-work activities. So there might be the occasional day where I'm just really feeling gung-ho and might stream after work on Monday to Thursday, but most likely it'll probably be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday streaming. Just a little more Captain Marvelous. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, be a little bit more chill streaming on the weekends going here forward. Also, I really need to find more time to sit down and make actual YouTube videos. I have like 4 or 5 videos rolling around in the old noggin that I really want to start working on. So I need to actually commit and go to those. But we will get started here, and we will start off our first run with the Proba Pass. I mean, 4 times weaknesses, 2 ground and fighting, so not very good, but a very good stat total, 525. Finding more time to play your Pokemon game. Nice. Which ones are you playing at the moment? We got Hyper Cutter, which is not very good for us because our attack stat is our worst stat. We are a special attacker who's pretty dang bulky, but we're kind of slow. We have Signal Beam. That's a decent special attacking move, helping hand Stealth Rocks. I guess we could set up Stealth Rocks to break any sashes or sturdies or something. So, I mean, maybe it's not the worst Pokemon in the world. We might actually be able to get out of our opening rival battle here. I will name you. You kind of remind me for some reason of the old lady from Sword and Shield Opal. Something, I don't know what it is. I don't know. That was just what came to mind. We're going with Opal here. Fire Red, Crystal, Emerald, C-Class, Unbound, and Diamond. Goodness. That is a lot of games. That is a lot of games on the docket. That is, that's fun though. That's fun. Which one are you enjoying the most at the moment? Emerald, C-Class, I need to get around back to playing. I got through, what, like 7 gyms of that and then stopped playing it. Beautiful game. There was so much to it. I really do need to get back to finishing that. I say that about so many things, though, that I need to go back to, that I need to get to, that I need to do, and I just never do it. There's too many things to do and not enough time in the day. I don't know how punishment works, but it is super effective. We resist that Gig Impact very much so, very much so. Not doing the most damage with our punishments, but I guess it's better than nothing. Got a recharge, take you down to Uno health, and Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance on the Shuppet. That's kind of crazy. Unbound. Nice. I forget what Unbound is about. I can't remember if... No. I don't think I know anything about Unbound. I don't think I've never played it. I don't think I've ever watched anyone on YouTube play it. So I don't know anything about Unbound. But I have heard good things about it. Like good reviews. I just don't know any details about the game. But yeah, I used a couple of things to help out with Emerald Sea Glass. I forget what they were. Just some little quality of life stuff to help out with Emerald Sea Glass, just to make the game a bit more enjoyable, kind of fun. You know, some little stuff here or there. Some little things here or there. Nothing too crazy. I used the code for like opening up the Dex Nav or whatever it was, so you can see everything that's on a route. Man, excuse me. I'm still dealing with all this congestion stuff. Blue flare is kind of crazy. And oh, I was looking at woodhammer accuracy. I was like, why did blue flare miss? Yeah, still dealing with all this like congestion stuff. This like my throat's kind of still a little bit like sore. It's just the weirdest thing. I don't know what to do. I'm still going to the doctor. Now I won't harp on it too much. I've been harping on it for months now. I'll get it figured out eventually. We'll get there one day. Expert belt, that's kind of cool. So yeah, nothing to pivot to here. If it was an actual crocodile and not a crocorock, tried going with that, but nothing worth switching to at the moment. So we'll see if we can get through these two little wee trainers up here and then try and find something to pivot to the north. Honestly, our stat distribution is not bad. I'm trying to talk to this old man. Stat distribution's pretty good. We are bulky special attacker. I like that. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, we are just a Pokemon with 2 4x weaknesses, so that is not ideal. You do not want 4x weaknesses in this here challenge. But it has all 9 generation Pokemon. Story is good along with the quest, different costumes, etc. So far, oh wow, yeah, that sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty fun. One day I would like to start. Oh, that was a crit too. Jeez. I would like to start playing more games on the channel. Safeguard, no thank you. Honestly, Safeguard actually kind of could have been, it would have been more useful than Helping Hand. I probably could have gone with that, but it's fine. I do want to start playing more games on the channel, although considering how frequently I'm going to be streaming, just doing Kaizo IronMon might be enough. I've been toying with stuff here or there. We'll see. What type of move is punishment again? Is it a physical move? Yes, it is. Oh, what does it say? The attack's power increases the more the target is powered up with stat change. Oh, gotcha. Emily forgot to close the gate, and now Leo is at my door, scratching at it, being all whiny, being a little whiny baby. Oh, hello. I heard Leo at the door scratching at it. Being a little whiny butt, as he do. Haven't touched your modded GBC since not finished yet. I gotcha. What more you got to do for that Game Boy Color? In fact, actually, I bought a Game Boy Color today. While I was out and about doing some Mother's Day shopping and some birthday. Oh, Starmie. Okay, that is probably the pivot right there. We got away from it really easily, so it might not be very fast, which I don't love. I want a fast Pokemon. But Starmie is a really good Pokemon, so at least really good BST, good typing. So that could very well be a pivot we rock with. Yeah, I bought a just regular, you can kind of see it over my shoulder right here, a little tiny bit. You can't really see it in too much detail. It's a red Game Boy Color. Thought it looked cool. I had a green one growing up, so it's not exactly the one I had when I was a child. Yeah, the fact that we keep getting away from this Starmie leads me to believe it is not very fast. Ooh, Sharpedo. Okay, not nearly as strong as Starmie in the BST department, but still a cool Pokemon nonetheless. Actually kind of crazy that Probopass has more base stat total than Starmie. Because like when you think of the two Pokemon, Starmie versus Probopass, obviously Starmie seems like the much stronger option. Okay, we'll go check the other route, see if there's anything a bit better than Starmie on this route. There are higher levels up here. Typically, if you want to pivot, you want to do it on this route because of the higher levels. Because if I go with the Starmie, I think the highest level I can get it at is 6, which is kind of, you know, we're losing EXP. We're already at level 10, so we're going back a little bit. I would rather get something that's like level 11 up here if that's possible. Soldering the wire to the battery and the power switch, it's been 2 weeks. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I haven't done any soldering in over a decade. It has been a second, but I'm just running into Abras. That is all we got here. Okay, Abras are level 11. If you are an Alakazam, absolutely. Ah, damn, that's banned. Unfortunately, that is banned. 600 BST is too high, unfortunately. If you were 599, we could use you, but 600 is too much, unfortunate. Oh, you are normally found here. I think you are a little lost, little guy. That really does suck. Okay, apparently freaking Abra is the only thing I can see here on this route. Nothing else is showing up. Lunatone. I actually really like Lunatone. I think Lunatone is a very cool Pokemon. Not a very good one, but it's a very cool one nonetheless. What you looking for out there? In my controller. It is looking like my best option is going to be that Starmie. Looks like that is what we're going to have to pivot over to most likely. Because it doesn't seem like there's anything better up here other than Hydreigon, which we cannot use. Abra is a no-go. So I know typically there's like at least one Pokemon I don't see every single time I go through. I look around these routes, there's always a Pokemon I somehow missed, and then later on I run into it and I'm like, oh my god, you were here the whole time? But I highly doubt we run into anything that is a better Pokemon than Starmie, better BST. So we'll rock with the Starmie, see if we can go find us a good level 6, I'm guessing is going to be the highest we can get. Maybe we can scout it out, see what kind of moves it has, potentially find out an ability. I guess we'll look at that right now. We'll just throw off a useless helping hand, has Attract. Okay, what else you got? Roar of Time. Okay, so that's a pretty strong move, but not the best. Man, Imprison. Not rocking a very good move set, are we, Starmie? And Sunny Day. Okay, that is a pretty... Actually, I just thought about this. Starmie is not going to be a good pivot because it's a stone evolution, and at least in these gens, it might be a little better in new gens, but at least in these older gens like this, stone evolutions don't learn any moves when they evolve. Oh, actually, I've never noticed this until now. The tracker tells me this. I don't even got to know that. The tracker up there literally says moves 0 out of 1. Starmie learns 1 move by level up instead of level 22. Okay, so how have I never noticed that? How have I never paid attention to that before? Next will be your Game Boy Advance SP. Nice, nice. That's a fun project. I love my I do have my childhood Game Boy Advance SP. It's hanging out right here on the desk. That's very nice. There's a modded Dragonite Game Boy Advance SP on eBay. I saw that. I thought was pretty cool. So I'm going to say no to the Starmie, actually, because its moveset is buns, absolutely booty cheeks, and it does not learn but 1 move leveling up. So, actually, I was at full HP. I didn't need to do that. Oh, well. So is there really nothing better I can pivot to? Like, there's nothing at all. I guess I could check out Sharpedo. Like, I'm losing 60 BST points. But it's at least not 4 times weak to 2 typings. We'll check you out. What you got? Yawn. Could be useful. We'll go to sleep. It's just spamming Yawn. Do you have nothing else? Aerial Ace. Not a bad move. Not a bad move. What does Level Kiss do? Puts me to sleep. Okay. So 2 sleep-inducing moves. Don't love that. And Thrash. Okay. So once again, not looking at a very good moveset. Not a very good Pokemon. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What more can I do? What more can I do? Maybe there's one other Pokemon I can check out. There's probably at least one Pokemon on this route that I have not seen yet. So maybe I just need to keep running around and hope I run into something better. Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Not the greatest. If you were a Luxray, that'd be cool. That would be very cool if you were a Luxray. Not the world's highest BST, but a cool Pokemon nonetheless. Anything better up here. There's another rock steel type, so it's not something we want. Also, it's an Aeron versus a Probopass. If you were an Aggron, that'd be a different story. Alrighty, we'll go check this route one more time, see if there's anything at all. Barboach is a water ground type. Hydreigon, unfortunately, off limits. Oh, that Pokemon would be so good if we could actually use it. Habra. It really is looking like we have nothing to pivot to. It is looking like Probopass. Never mind. I almost spoke way too soon. Milotic that is so good. Oh, that is so good. Water type 540 BST. Please have some good moves. It's level 11. I almost don't even want to risk it and just want to catch it, but we'll see. Has Perish Song. Okay. We're going to try and catch this before it takes me out here. All right, there we go. Easy enough. Milotic. Very good Pokemon. Water is a very good defensive typing. Very cool Pokemon. I'm going to name you... I was going to go with Nessie, but you're not a Loch Ness Monster. You are a Serpentine Monster. You are going to be... What are you going to be? Oh, I am not good. Actually, you know what? Cynthia uses a Milotic, right? I understand Cynthia is more like, it's a Garchomp. Garchomp is her Pokemon, but she uses Milotic, right? I don't know. I'm going with it anyways. If she doesn't actually use a Milotic... Does she? I'm feeling really dumb. How do I not remember Cynthia's team? Spiritomb, Garchomp, Lucario. She has a Roserade in one, and she has the Togekiss also. Gastrodon in one game. Does she ever have a Milotic? Why do I feel like I remember Cynthia having Milotic? Whatever. We're sending it. Doesn't matter. We leveled up. We are a calm nature. Okay, this stat spread is bonkers. Lightning Rod. Oh my god, Lightning Rod Milotic is crazy good. That is so good. That takes out one of our weaknesses. We are only weak to grass. At least, I think, hopefully, this gen Lightning Rod is immunity, right? Like it draws in lightning moves. We're immune to them, and we get a special attack boost. There might have been a time where this ability wasn't an immunity as well. Or am I thinking of Storm Drain? I can't remember. But still, if this isn't, I believe this does in fact make us immune to electric. So that's incredibly good. That is so good, giving us one weakness, and our stats are stacked. Like, look at those stats. We're only slow. That's it. All of our other stats look really good. We have solid HP, really good defensive stats. We have a very good mixed attacking. Like, this is a solid Milotic right here. Solid Milotic. We have a fire type move for grass types. Grass types won't necessarily have grass type moves on them, but also we can raise our special attack with that. We have some decent ground coverage as well, which would help with like the rock types that would resist Fiery Dance. So Milotic is looking very good. This is looking like a really, really good Pokemon for our run. I am so glad I did not give up and start running around just using Probopass, because I was very close to being like, we're not going to run into anything. I'm just going to go with the Probopass. I am quite glad I stuck it out and we got that Milotic. Oh, what am I doing? I just need to deposit. Put you in the box. Considering our speed stat is really low, I would have preferred a nature that lowers our speed as opposed to our attack. Considering our attack is actually kind of solid, would have preferred a lowered speed nature, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. That's solid enough for me. Solid enough. Go for the Fiery Dance. Straight up one shot. All right. I'm feeling really good about this Milotic. Oh my lord, I'm feeling so good. Of course, that probably means I will be absolutely devastated by something and we will end up losing. But as of right now, I'm feeling incredibly good about this Milotic. Oh my goodness, we took some serious damage from that Giga Impact right there. Roost, what's up? A lot has changed since the last time you were live. And what has gone down? What has changed? What's the news in the neighborhood? All right, so we got through that. That was a little scary, actually. That Giga Impact did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. You got a shiny Tornadus. Congrats. That's awesome. That is so awesome. How, I guess, how long did it take? Or were you keeping track of encounters? I can't remember. That's sweet. Congrats. I guess what, that full odds random shiny you found in what, Minecraft was it? You said you found a Minecraft random shiny or something like that. At least that did not screw you over and you ended up giving that Tornadus. That's sick. I guess Fiery Dance is the only thing we can go for here. If we don't get Sky Dropped. Ooh, I'm doing no damage. Oof. Oh, and that Thrash did a lot. That Thrash did a lot. We're not getting any Fiery Dance boosts. Oh my goodness. I'm about... Well, okay, well... Oh, our Milotic is going to lose to the first trainer we run into. Gotta love that. Or the second one. I guess I did take on my rival. Okay, please, can you stay confused and do some damage to yourself? Thank you. We need a better move. We need another coverage move. We need another coverage move. Fire Dance is a really good move, but we need more coverage. Then, ow, I mean, it's another ground type move, but shoot, I will take Earthquake all day, every day. Bone Rush or Bone Meringue, which one do I get rid of? They basically are the same move. They hit for 100 damage because this one hits twice. So I guess I'll get rid of Bone Rush because Bone Rain could be useful for like sturdy Pokemon or something. So well, I mean, so could Bone Rush. But we'll get rid of Bone Rush. Not that I can really utilize Perish Song, so I should probably honestly get rid of that. But whatever. Started my Stunfisk hunt, now I'm White 2 while I take a cooldown for Thundurus. Very nice, very nice. Where do you get, are you wild encountering for Stunfisk? Are you breeding for it? What's the method to the madness on that one? Okay, you're going for Fire Fang. Hopefully that means you don't have too much else. We'll just off the Earthquake, Lava Plume. Yep, okay, Burn. A little annoying, but does not matter. Alright, so we had to burn a heal really early on, which I don't love. That's really unfortunate, but hey. Happens sometimes, happens. We will persevere, we will survive. Wild encounters, 100% encounter rate, and more vigorous if I'm surfing. That's like one of those areas I always forget exists. I always forget about the more vigorous. Scope Lens. Stunfisk has a pretty nice shiny. Stunfisk looks pretty good. I actually started hunting Sigilif on my own. It's a little off-stream hunt that I've been doing. I started Masuda method hunting for Sigilif. Yeah, it really does. It really does feel like an area that's supposed to be like meant for something like an event or some kind of thing. But yeah, it's just this random little area with not much going on. Does feel like it was a little something they forgot about. Meant to do something with and didn't do it. Grabbing Earthquake is crazy. Like Fiery Dance and Earthquake, that is a really good lineup. The rock flying types are a little bit difficult for us. We would love a water or electric move. As we saw with that Archeops, rock flying is a little bit unfortunate for us to take on. But yeah, I started up a Sigilif hunt, doing some Masuda method. It's pretty nice shiny, so I thought it'd be something fun to just do on my own. Because I had been telling myself I was going to do the whole shiny living dex thing completely on stream. I was going to try and get every shiny live, but if I do that, it's going to take me 20 years to complete. So I've just got to start hunting off stream a little bit. When do I learn my next move? 17, so 2 more levels. We get another move, hopefully. Hopefully something good. But we have gotten every item I could possibly get up here so far. We can go, well, I guess there's this one item over here by Alder's house that we can grab before we take on his children, his disciples. At some point, conquest. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, we got a full restore. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, we do got some. We got the bug type person up right now. Let's see. Only annoying part is not being able to use the bike. Oh, yeah, I guess if you do wild encounters in the desert resort, that's what it's called, right? Desert resort. Yeah, you're not able to bike around in there. That's true. That's true. Ooh, took a grass type move. Don't love that. But hey, that is our only weakness. The only thing we have to worry about is grass type moves. So, you know, how abundant could they be? How abundant could they be, if I can speak? Natural gift. That's not a very good move, is it? I mean, I guess I'll get rid of it in place of Perish Song, because Perish Song will knock me out too, so it's not really something I can utilize. A water type move would be really nice right now. Grabbing a nice stab like Scald or something like that. That would be really clutch. But I mean, the Desert Resort has a lot of really cool Pokemon in there too, though. So you'll run into some pretty good shinies on your way to getting the Sigilif. Get you a nice what? Sandile. Darumaka's not in the actual Desert Resort, is it? Maybe, yeah. What all Pokemon are in Desert Resort? I'm trying to remember. Sandile, Darumaka. Oh, yeah, Lucky Power. That is true. Forgot about that. Forgot that will turn the encounter table upside down. All right, so I have got everything that I'm possibly going to have before good old Charon here. I'm going to throw on a berry real quick. Try my Lodic. We have all the heals we're going to get as of right now. Had to use one of our potions. We have a paralyzed heal and we have a full restore and some berries. A chest of berry. That's kind of nice. Make sure we are all healed up. We don't have the most power points in the world. You know, we have 30 across our 3 usable moves. I guess we have 1 natural gift move that we can use. So if I'm holding an Oran Berry, what would Oran Berry even turn into? I don't even know what kind of move that turns into if we actually used it. Sandile, Darumaka, Shrew, Maractus, Sigilif, Dwebble, Trapinch, and White 2. Maractus is a really nice shiny. That'd be a cool one to run into as well. Dwebble shiny is not the best, but I like Crustals. I think Crustal has a good shiny. Trapinch, ooh, and Trapinch's shiny is fine. Vibrava and Flygon though have really good shinies, so yeah, it's a pretty nice area to hunt in. A lot of good options. Probably, I would say the worst option would be Sandshrew. Just because Sandshrew shiny is really ugly. I mean, I'm not a green shiny person. But Sandslash has a really nice shiny, so it's really not that bad once you evolve it. I guess Sandile shiny isn't the greatest either, but Krokorok and Crocodile are pretty good. Oh, I forgot we do get our obligatory freshwater here from Clyde the Guide. Yeah, a lot of options, a lot of good options. Altaria. Ooh, I guess Rock Flying and Dragon Flying are not our favorite typings to see. They are immune to one of our attacks, or 2 of our attacks, and resist the other. So oh, Sacred Fire. Yikes. Don't love seeing that. Just because don't want to get burned. Don't want the residual damage off of that. Seems like I will likely be getting it though, which really sucks. We do have a full restore, so if I have to utilize that, I can. We got our berry going off. Apparently Sacred Fire is his only move. But Altaria is down. We are now what, +2, +3 in special attack? Grumpig. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal it off. Just going to, I don't like using the full restore already on the first gym trainer, but gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, we'll take that. Go for the fiery dance. Should be able to one-shot. Okay, yeah. We were plenty strong there. Unfortunately, had to burn one of our heals. But living to fight another day is always worth it. We'll throw off some Earthquakes since we are low on the Fiery Dance power points. Blizzard is not going to do too much. Wake Up Slap did nothing. That did what, like 2 damage or something? Do I want to heal right here? Probably wait to see what his next Pokemon is. Get a level, get a little bit more HP off that. Spoink. Okay, we'll heal on the Spoink. Yeah, we will potion up. Secret Sword did a decent little bit of damage right there. We'll go for Bone Meringue. Okay, worked out completely. There we go. We're in pretty good shape. We're pretty good shape right here. We get a level, get one more level, we get another move. Love Maractus, love Crocodile. Flygon is one of the best unique shinies out there. Only crap is Darumaka shiny. Yeah, I guess, yeah, shiny Darmanitan's not the strongest shiny in the world. It's at least a noticeable change, but yeah, it's still basically just red. Shiny Zen mode Darmanitan's kind of nice. All right, so we get super effective. Maybe we can get a... Okay, I was thinking that was something else, but still, we don't have our Lightning Rod anymore thanks to the Gaster Acid. So not the best thing, but not too bad, not too bad. We got a +1 on our special attack. We are faster. Ooh, we don't quite one-shot. Goes for the Iron Defense. Only have 3 more of these, which I don't love. And shoot, I forgot to attach a freaking Oran Berry to my Lodic here going into the battle. That was a rookie mistake right there. He's gonna heal. He just went for an Iron Defense, so his defense is really high now. That's what, +2 right there. So Earthquake is probably not going to do very much damage, but I don't want to use up the rest of my Fiery Dances just yet. I guess I'll gauge the damage. This is probably not going to do very much thanks to the... maybe we go Bone Meringue, preserve power points. Oh, and of course I freaking miss. Of course I would. Ooh, and that does nothing. Poison Fang does not get the poison. If I just hadn't missed right there, we probably would have taken it out. Or not. Never mind. You know what? You're doing no damage to me, so we'll heal up. Why not? We'll use our last potion. Okay, please don't take me out. The good thing I healed, because if we'd missed that Bone Ring, we would have been screwed. Hidden Power. Sure, we'll get rid of Natural Gift. I don't know what our Hidden Power is, but we will figure it out, I guess. Ball Toy. We were going to be using our final heal on this little Ball Toy right here. Thankfully, we are pretty defensive, so we lived that self-destruct. High Jump Kick did a lot, actually. That actually did a lot. Goodness. We'll Fiery Dance just to take you down. Since we're what, +3 now? Okay, and Kakuna. Shoot, it's a Kakuna. We'll test out our hit. English is tough. We will test out our Hidden Power right here just to see, get a gauge on maybe what typing we got. So... kind of damage we do into a bug poison type. Super effective, so it could be psychic, could be fire, could be flying, could be rock, and I mean bug poison has a pretty good number of weaknesses, so it narrows it down a little bit. Hopefully it's not fire since we already have Fiery Dance. I'd prefer like a flying would be nice, psychic would be cool. And we'll go for the EQ. And what, was that your last? That was his last one. So we did make it through the battle, but unfortunately we used up every single heal that we have. Yo, Oh my god, it's another fire type move, but it's such a good move. Oh my god, what do I... Oh, I'm trying to guess over... Oh, wait. What is my hidden power type? Because the hidden power up there is like green. So you would think that that would mean like bug or something, but like bug's not super effective against bug. So it can't be bug, unless that's just the color they give hidden power right there. Must be the color they give it. Can you like cycle through? Maybe once you figure out what your hidden power, I think that, is that what that little arrow thing is? Can you cycle through the colors? Oh, yeah. It was on bug, but I guess once you figure out what it is, you can cycle through it so it changes the color so you know what the typing is forever. Flamethrower is an incredibly good move, and that's actually one we get from Charon, so we can use it. It's stronger than Fiery Dance, but obviously Fiery Dance gives us boosts as well, potentially boosts. Ooh, that's really tough. We'll have to see if we can learn it. Oh, never mind. Actually, we can't use it. Never mind. That is not the TM we technically get from Charon. That is the TM you get from Bianca outside the gym. But because this ROM right here, or this very legal copy of the game, you know, I don't know why did I say ROM? That's not true. This is a very legal copy of the game. Yeah, things are consolidated, so the TM you normally get from Bianca outside the gym is number 27. So technically, this is not a TM we can use. It would be Feint, which is not a very good move, so never mind. Decision is made for us. We do not get to use Flamethrower. So let's get a move in here. Hopefully we can pick up some more heals before we get to the next gym, so I can hopefully make it through. Because as good as this Milotic seems, being slow does not bode well for us. Definitely seems like a bit of a hindrance. And we're taking pretty decent damage throughout the battles. Despite being very bulky, we're still taking pretty decent damage. So let's get it going. Hopefully we can find something good. Here, let's test. We'll test our hidden power on the Kricketot. If it's not super effective, then we know that our hidden power is Psychic, because Poison is only weak to Psychic and Ground, but with the bug type, Poison type would not be weak to Ground, so if we're not super effective here, then we have hidden power Psychic. If we are super effective, then it's one of Bug's weaknesses. Okay, so it's one of Bug's weaknesses, so it could be Fire, Flying, Rock. What else is Bug weak to? Bug has a lot of weaknesses, right? Fire, Flying, Rock. Is that actually it? Is that all Bug's weak to? 3 types? Am I missing one? Fire, Flying, Rock. It's not weak to Ice, no. I think that's it. I think that's it. It's not Gen 1, so it's not weak to Poison. All right, well, shoot. We'll say it's one of those 3, unless I'm somehow completely forgetting a type here. So we'll go for it again, and if it's resisted by this Axew, then it's Fire most likely. Damn, it is Fire. So it's hidden power Fire, which is really unfortunate because we already have Fire. Words are tough. We already have Fiery Dance. I want more coverage because like Dragon Flying and Rock Flying are really... Water Flying will also be really tough for us, so we really need an Electric type move. Would be incredible. That would be really nice. Electric, Ice, Rock would actually be really good since the Flying is kind of a hindrance for us. HP Rock would have been really nice. Ooh, Cophagrigus. You are down here in the dark grass. Not an encounter we could have had when we were doing our encounters up above. I don't believe. Because that's probably just a dark grass exclusive encounter. Ooh, Bolt Strike. Okay, so we are immune to electric with Lightning Rod. I thought so, but I just wanted to, couldn't quite remember. So that's really clutch. That's really clutch. And it's nice since our opponents obviously do not know about our weakness, or our ability, I should say. If they have an electric move, they will very much likely be going for it, and we will get the element of surprise on them and get a special attack boost, which will be really nice. Probably something like Volt Absorb would be a little bit better. Like, an immunity is an immunity, but Volt Absorb giving you health is really clutch because it's a free heal. But we will certainly take the immunity nonetheless. So the little kid over there had asked you. Clearly, this is his like older sister, babysitter, something like that, who has a Haxorus. Which luckily we do have just Earthquake. And Haxorus is doing no damage. Wow, what was that damage roll right there? Good night. Oh, Draco Meteor. Yeah, clearly Haxorus is a bulky Pokemon, maybe? But we were doing pretty solid damage. So what is Haxorus? It wasn't taking damage like super well. Like it was hit pretty decently by the Earthquake. Let's go find our fire. There we go. So yeah, not sure what Haxorus's stat distribution is. Get our burn heal. Go grab the item from this house up here. Waterstone. We need heals. We need heals. We need something that can restore my HP. And it's not looking like we're going to be getting one. Not looking like we're going to be getting a healing item. So we're likely going to have to go through the entirety of Roxy's gym with just the fresh water that Clyde gives us. So not great. We got a focus dash and a focus band, neither of which we can use. Unless we can grab some, oh, I'm going to say yes to that. Okay. Unless we can grab a random healing item right here. Oh, that's an encounter. Oh, there's my Lodic over here as well. How cool, how cool. Splash plate. Okay, so I think that's all the items we can potentially get. So yeah, we're going to be rocking up here with a couple berries. Oh, we get one item right here. I forgot this one. Energy root, I don't think we can utilize. Breloom's kind of cool. 4 times weak to flying, so not great, but kind of cool nonetheless. We get some ethers at least, or a singular ether to restore some power points. And this is just a TM down here. We can't actually utilize it. Fire Blast. We are just stacking up the fire type moves right now. Goodness. Oh, yikes. No damage. I guess we'll try the fire dance since we did get the flatter boost. Okay, so Welmer is clearly physically defensive. Oh, wow. But thankfully we got the, did we get a boost off of our own fire dance? I don't think we did, but we got one there, but that did no damage. Are you unaware? Just insanely bulky. I mean, you're 700 BST, but wow, that did nothing. Maybe you are especially defensive and Earthquake will do more. Of course, we are hitting ourselves. Why wouldn't we? Dynamic Punch. We lived on one and I hate this game. I hate Kaizo IronMon is just unfair. It's just unfair. What do you mean? Dynamic Punch is like 50% accurate, right? Lands the Dynamic Punch. Obviously gets the confusion, always confuses. We hit ourselves in confusion. It took no damage from any of, like, that Milotic seemed really freaking good. And of course, doesn't even make it to the second gym. Good Lord. What do I gotta get to make it through this freaking challenge? Like, what kind of Pokemon do you need to make it through here? Because that Milotic seemed like it was going to be really freaking good for us. So Larvitar was the only option. We got 2 legendaries there, which we cannot use. We got pickup. Our stat distribution's not super great. Decent moves. But we're facing a Tornado. Thunderous. So yeah, you're probably dead here. Okay. That is just incredibly disappointing. Sure, we'll go for the Hyper Fang. Immediately crit and destroyed. We got the middle. Probably Simisear might have been the best option of. Well, actually, you're a Stone Evolution, so you probably didn't get any level up moves. So I'll take a Seviper. Seviper's really cool. It's a really sick design. Has Prankster, which is kind of cool. Really good attack and not much else. Our defense is very bad. Our special attack's pretty bad. We're not the fastest thing in the world. Prankster is not exactly the most useful ability in Kaizo IronMon because you kind of just want to set up, or not set up. You kind of just want to attack. I guess if you had like Prankster Spore, that'd be kind of broke. Well, I think Spore's banned. If you had Prankster, I don't know, something, be kind of broken. Heart Stamp with our really good attack, not too bad. I'm gonna call you. You know what? You get to be Snape. Why not? On some Harry Potter vibes. You can go Snape here. So can we at least get through a little Minccino here? With the Heart Stamp, Future Sight, and a little bit scary. Ooh, and we're not doing that much damage at all. No, we are not. Okay, we just need to take you out here. And we did. Okay, so we actually got through the first battle. Thankfully, Future Sight took way too long. I forget, is this the generation? At a certain point in time, Future Sight did not do super effective damage to anything. It was just like blanket damage. Like it would even affect like dark types, I think. At some point, I believe they changed that. Maybe? Could be completely wrong. I don't remember, honestly. I don't ever use Future Sight, but it didn't matter. Didn't hit us, so we were all good. Yeah, we got Prankster, so we got Prankster. We have Prankster Kinesis. So we could lower the target's accuracy. Could be kind of clutch, maybe. I mean, it's only an 80% accurate move, so we could miss that. Powder Snow is the one that, no, just does 40 damage. Anything worth pivoting to on the first route? Gothito would be a no. Anything better than a little goth child? Teddy Ursa, also a no. All right, so we're rocking the Prankster Seviper. It took me a second to remember the name. I was like, what is this thing called again? Go in the door. Thank you. Unfortunately, as soon as we get hit by a physical move, we are probably toast. It's our fizz. Okay, fusion flare. Yes, sir. Well, that's a special attack, right? We're not really a special attacker, but still, really solid move right there. I'll honestly probably get rid of Kinesis. I don't really see that being useful. Offensive coverage is the best thing you can ask for. I mean, we're not going to be hitting very hard on the special side, even with a 100 base power move. But it's something to have at least. It's something to have at least. We need something for a steel type. Because before that fusion flare, we could not touch steel types. Honestly, still we'll try the fusion flare. Let's see. How much is it going to do? How fitting. Get rid of Kinesis and the immediate next opponent uses it against me. How fitting. Unfortunately, God is banned from this, so we cannot use Bidoof. I always forget that Temple is not a poison or not a ground type yet. Fortress is cool. You know, only one weakness, only weak to fire. If you were somehow flash fire, then you'd be incredible. But the only way for us to determine that you're flash fire would be... Oh, super potion. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Love that. The only way to determine your flash fire would be to go for fusion flare. But then if it wasn't flash fire, we would knock it out and we'd have to pivot and yada, yada, yada. So no testing will be done on these parts. Eevee. If you were one of your evolutions, that would be sick. Okay, we're slower than the Snover. Ooh, Sigilif. Okay. A little bit higher BST than ours. 490 versus our like 458. Psychic Flying has some fair number of weaknesses. Weak to Dark, Ghost, Ice, Electric, Rock. Whereas we're only weak to Psychic and Ground. I guess we'll test you out. Okay, Haze could have used Sacred Sword's a really good move. So we'll run away. Oh, and it's faster than us at least. Sacred Sword's a really solid move. I like having that. That's really clutch. I want to see the rest of the moveset though. So we want to see what else you're rocking with. Munchlax. Ooh, if you were a Snorlax, I would be giddy with excitement. If you were a Snorlax, I would be bugging out. Same with if you were a Haxorus, I'd be freaking out. And I guess same if Eevee was like an Espeon or something. Got a lot of babies on this route that could be monsters, but unfortunately we just got the baby forms. Okay, where did my Sigilif go? Yo, Scizor! Oh my goodness. What was it? We had a Scizor one time that I thought would be really freaking good, and it unfortunately was not. Or I think probably got hit with a fire move and died. Sludge Bomb is a really solid move. Oh, you can't get away from Wrap, can you? That's unfortunate. I just need to be freed from this Wrap so I can run away. Does it ever... Oh, we got the freeze. Very nice. Okay. Can we just please get unwrapped? Does it ever go away? Or are we just stuck? It seems like I am stuck here being wrapped. So either I take out the Scizor right here and am forced to pivot to Sigilif immediately, or I just catch the Scizor. Don't like being 4 times weak to fire, because as soon as the fire type moves comes out, we've lost. But you're a really cool Pokemon. Do I catch you? You only have 1 offensive move being Sludge Bomb that we've seen. I guess you have Wrap as well. Honestly, I think I would just prefer the Sigilift. Sounds crazy, but I just don't want a 4 times weakness. You know what? Sigilift's not that great of a Pokemon anyways. I'm going to catch this. I'm going to catch it and just hope. I was going to say I'm going to catch it and just hope it has Flash Fire, but like... actually, no. I'm just going to catch it. We're just going to catch it. Scizor it is. This the pivot. I don't even know what level this one was. I know Cleavor is a thing, but still, we got Cleave the Scizor. That's what we're rocking. That's what we're going with. Cleave, what you got? What are the odds of that? What are the odds that it also has Prankster? Wow. Oh, look at that stat spread. That is interesting. We are pretty dang fast. We have no Spadef. We had really good defense. Solid special attack. It's kind of... This thing's kind of the inverse of... This thing's almost completely the inverse of Seviper. Honestly, so I hate to say it, Seviper's honestly better. I hate to say, but our Seviper is just straight up better than the Scizor. It's a little bit slower, but it yeah. That stinks. Well, what you gonna do? I have made my bed, so it's time to lay in it. Ryan, what up, what up? How's everything going? Oh, that's right. I need to put Seviper away and just strictly use our Scizor. What are the odds that they both had freaking Prankster? It's like they both had Prankster and they had very similar stat distributions, just like a little bit different. Like this one's a special attacker and physically bulky, whereas the other one was a physical attacker and specially bulky. Now, what are the odds of that? Same ability and very similar stat spreads. Like just rather crazy turn of events right there. Fortunately, we did lose 2 levels, so we are a lower level now. Got some auto work done and a shiny Jolly Gibble last week. Nice! That's awesome. Well, I guess the shiny is awesome. Auto work is never fun. Hopefully it wasn't anything too intensive. Anything too crazy for the auto work. Hopefully it didn't cost you an arm and a leg either. But yeah, nice shiny, nice shiny. Go for the Sludge Bomb. What are the odds? Hey, it didn't kill. Somehow. We somehow survived that. Reversal. I guess that would be a solid move considering we're probably going to be at low HP all the time. I'll take it. At least we're fast, so if we are on low HP, we can just go ahead and throw it out there. And hey, we have Prankster Psych Up, so if our opponent, like, throws off a Dragon Dance, you know, we can Prankster copy the Dragon Dance. Tanga Berry. What does Tanga Berry do? Not something we can use. We need an Aqua Berry is what we need. We need a whole army of Aqua Berries. That is what we need. Yeah, it does feel good to actually get your oh, and we're dead. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was not expecting anything less. But yeah, it is nice that when you're having some auto troubles and you finally get it all fixed. Would have preferred Pinsir. Pinsir would have been pretty clutch. But I think Sawsbuck is actually pretty cool, so I'll take it. Honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. Ooh, we got I was about to say, ooh, we got Moxie, but we're a special attacker. We have crazy special attacking moves. Goodness. Searing Shot, Hydro Pump, and Fusion Flare. I'm not talking to you, phone. Go away. We're a special attacker with Moxie. We're not really fast. We have decent special attack. It's not the worst thing in the world. You're not the worst Sawsbuck that's ever Sawsbucked. I'll say that. Unfortunately, a dragon type will be a bit of a problem for us, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, I would not blame you if you didn't evolve the Gibble. I wouldn't blame you. Circle Throw. Can force this. Oh, we have Whirlwind and we can get Circle Throw, which is just an offensive attacking Whirlwind. So I'll take that. Why not? I don't remember if Circle Throw is negative priority or not. I know Whirlwind is. I know phasing moves like that typically are negative priority. So I would imagine Circle Throw is negative, but we'll see. Considering like Dragon Tail's negative priority and all that. Rattata, you're in the wrong region, buddy. Wrong region. This is Unova, not Kanto. And Machop, same. Machop, Rattata, I think y'all are lost. I think y'all went to the wrong convention. Ended up in the wrong continent. Country? Continent? I'll say the only unfortunate thing about the Sawsbuck right now is we don't have a lot of power points. We only have, what, 25 total power points? So, we have really strong attacks. Searing Shot and Fusion Flare are basically the same exact attack. Different special secondary effects, but basically the same attack. I guess actually I should probably look at the secondary effects. Like, what is... Not trying to save. I know you hit the... Oh, no. I was thinking Scatter Shot, right? Or something. What's the one that hits like one Pokemon hits its partner next to it or something? Oh, interesting. Fusion Flare and what? Fusion Bolt? I guess those, it makes sense they do say fusion in the name, so they would go together to make more damage. At least Shiny Garchomp got sort of fixed. What I've seen was from... Ooh, Lilligant. I like me some Lilligant. Really, I would think actually that the 3D model has less of a noticeable change than the 2D. So Lilligant's just a tiny bit stronger than Bambi here. Has 5 BST more. Doesn't have a normal type, so it doesn't have a fighting type weakness, but also doesn't have a ghost type immunity. I'm kind of liking this. Okay, we don't have to worry about Wobbuffet because you don't have Shadow Tag. Kind of liking this Sawsbuck. Haven't seen anything just yet that would make me want to pivot. Not quite. I do like Lilligant, but it is a stone evolution, so probably another Pokemon that just doesn't have any level up moves. Masquerain. Okay, you are 4 times weak. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's not like the world's greatest shiny. 3D, 2D sprite, doesn't really matter. It's kind of hard to tell the difference either way, but... Ooh. Okay, well, we just lost to a wild Pokemon. That's fun. I'm just surprised they didn't just give, like, what Gibble shiny. Gibble is a really good shiny. Why not just keep it throughout the entire evolution line? Why change it up? Okay, would have preferred Lucario, but Marowak's not terrible. Has decent BST, right? Like mid 400s. Actually, that's not too great. 425, not too good. And we don't have the greatest movesets in the world. Guess we could be worse. Although we are taking on a Lucario who resists all the attacks we have right now, so... I'm going to imagine that this Marowak is dead. I would have much preferred getting the Lucario. That would have been really nice. Okay, yes, just go with the nickname. I guess Aurora Beam is my best attack. And yeah, okay. Let's just get through this quickly, please, and thank you. Just end me. Okay, can I hit myself in confusion? I just want this to be over with. Don't make this any more painful than it needs to be. He was being a little dick right there. Instead of just taking me down, making me kill myself. One of these days, I have to get Chandelure as a starting option, right? Lantern would have been really nice. I would have liked Lantern. What do you got? Download, kind of cool, but your stat spread's not very good. Flame Burst, that's the move I was thinking of. But again, we're taking out E, sure, why not? Yeah, even Gabite has a pretty, like, Gabite's shiny isn't as good as Gibble's, but it's still, like, solid. You can still tell that Gabite's shiny. Would have preferred to see Gabite shiny as well on Garchomp. Although, actually thinking about it, I feel like Gabite shiny on Garchomp wouldn't be as good as it is on Gabite for some reason. Unless I'm misremembering the look of Gabite versus Garchomp. Hey, not all pseudos get good shinies. I would know. Unfortunately, my boy Dragonite has a pretty booty cheek shiny. Basically, all the other pseudos have good shinies, though. Like, when you think about it, it's like Dragonite and Garchomp are the only two that have bad shinies. Like, Tyranitar has a decent shiny. It's not like the greatest of all the shinies for pseudos, but you at least know it's shiny. Like, it at least looks decent. Metagross, incredible shiny. I even think Salamence has a good shiny. You know what? Nothing says I can't self-destruct and just get this battle over with. I have to do the battle. I don't have to try to win it. But yeah, Salamence has a good shiny. Metagross has a good shiny. Then Garchomp, the worst of all the pseudos. Hydreigon, really good shiny. I think Goodra has a good shiny. Komodo, I think it's a solid enough shiny. I don't love the color scheme, but at least like it's noticeable. And then what else after Komodo? What comes after Komodo? Dragapult? Yeah. Was Piplup an option? Did I completely miss that? Where did the Piplup go? I didn't even see Piplup on my screen. I just saw the Wynot and the Gulpin. Oh, please don't let this battle go through. Just die. Okay, thank you. Dragapult, incredible shiny. Then what, Baxcalibur? I don't actually know what Baxcalibur's shiny looks like. Now that I think of it. Have I ever seen shiny Baxcalibur before? I don't know if I have. Could have had a Dodrio, could have had an Exploud. No, I got a cast form. But that is true. I would probably rather have an ugly shiny than a shiny that just doesn't look any different. Surprisingly lived that. I really thought that would take me out. What are the odds of having Spore and Dream Eater? That's kind of crazy. Spored me and then used Dream Eater. That's crazy. That is not a tech that I can utilize. So if I'd gotten that Exploud, both of those moves would have been off limits. Persian would have preferred Sharpedo, but I like Persian. Persian's cool. 440 BST. We have Victory Star, so our cross chop is a little bit more accurate. It goes from what, like 80 to 88%, so tiny bit more accurate because Victory Star is like 10% accurate. Boost or something like that. We are a semi-bulky, fast-ish physical attacker. I guess Cross Chop is our best move here. Not terrible. We'll go with Giovanni. Kind of basic, but... Actually, no, I'm going to go Geo. With Geo the cat. Oh, I guess we do have Stab. Actually, with Dizzy Punch would be my strongest move because it's Stab 70 to 105. So yeah, Cross Chop will be better because it's super effective here, but normally Dizzy Punch would be my best move because of Stab. Wow, that did nothing. My word. Ate that alive. And of course I missed the Cross Chop. Victory Star not doing that much for me. Flame Burst, sure, we'll get rid of Mean Look. Oh yes, thank you, Extreme Speed. How do you do? Extra Sensory. Honestly, these are all really solid moves. What do I get rid of here? Like, Extreme Speed is really good. I would want to keep Dizzy Punch for another. It's more power points. I get rid of Flame Burst. Like, what does Flame Burst help me with? Steel types. We have Cross Chop for steel types. Because you're what, 70 or 80? I think I get rid of Flame Burst because I like having two different normal type moves. Having more power points, more stab. That's solid. Flame Burst seems like the least useful move here for me. We're not a special attacker, so I don't need a whole bunch of special moves. So yeah, we'll get rid of Flame Burst. I think that's my best option to get rid of. Because at least Extra Sensory can flinch. Gives us some super effective against poison fighting types, so. But still, Stab Extreme Speed, that is pretty crazy. Yeah, so we are this is actually a really solid Persian. We're a tiny bit on this. Actually, we have the perfect nature. Perfect nature. We're what, Jolly? Plus speed minus special attack. That's the perfect nature for this guy. And we have extreme speed, so even though our speed is not like the highest thing in the world, we have good bulk, we have good physical attack. This Persian's actually looking really solid. We only have one weakness in fighting. Speak of the devil, there's a fighting type. This Persian actually is looking really good. Lantern. Ooh, okay. I'll pass on the Lantern. I'm really feeling this Persian right now. Geo is looking really good. Yeah, basically. E-killer Persian for sure. Bing, bang, bop. I could get just SD. Ooh, man, we would be cooking with an SD. Absolutely cooking. I'm not even sure I'm going to look for a pivot. What are the odds I actually run into something that is better than this Persian? Like, sure, I could run into something that has better stat, like BST. 440 is not the greatest stat total to write home about. But you cannot deny a good stat distribution with good moves, probably better than just overall BST. I mean, eventually at some point we are probably going to run into a box art legendary. We'll probably run into a Cure Infusion or something, you know, good old 700 BST. And, you know, at some point we'll probably run into something we just cannot overcome, but I'm not gonna, or not. Maybe we just get insanely lucky and this Persian can take it all the way. I haven't played Ubers in a hot minute. It has been a while since I actually touched any Ubers. For me, it's actually Gen 5 UU. I love Gen 5 UU. I played that all the time. I never did Ubers too terribly much. I would do it sometimes if I wanted to try like really gimmicky sets, like the kind of stuff you can only do in Ubers. I did do it on occasion. Did love me some SD E-Killer Arceus. But yeah, Gen 5 UU is probably my favorite meta of all time. Like Moxie Scrafty with Dragon Dance. Like Espeon. That was just a good generation of UU right there. Yeah, so I'm just going to say that we probably don't have a good switch right here. So we'll just keep with the Persian. Why not? We'll just rock with the cat. Specs Kyogre. Yeah, Specs Water Spout Kyogre is just ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. We'll Dizzy Punch here. We're probably faster anyways, just to get the weak armor. And we did, in fact, get the confusion. So there we go. Easy enough. Oh, how did I really thought with the defense drop you would not live that, but I still got through it. Yeah, I always liked UU and OU were always my favorite. I never really did anything outside of those very often. I did Ubers on occasion just for the shits and giggles, but it was mostly OU and UU if I was playing any Smogon competitive. Really what I would do the most is Ranbats. I just really like random battles. I find it very fun just being given a random team and working with it. Use our Health Wing here. Not going to use the Genius Wing because I don't want a special attack boost. Don't want to waste any EVs on my special attack if I can help it. Come here, kid. Come here, kid. Play OU as man. Ubers, it was quite good or something. Balance Hackmons, Mix and Mega. I never really did too many of the like special whatever OMs, whatever you call them, original metas. I never really did any of those, like Hackmons or anything like that. Never really gave those a shot. I like watching the videos from like Blunder and Pokeaim when they do those kind of metas. Those are fun, but I've never tried it myself. We're gonna say no to Focus Blast. Cross Chop is just better for us because of our physical attack. We need a little bit of a better move for ghost types is what we need. In fact, we need a much better move. We need like a Night Slash or something like that. Because right now, if we run into a ghost type, I mean, if we run into Gengar, it's fine because it's weak to extrasensory, but any mono ghost or any like ghost types that aren't weak to psychic, Shoot, actually, if we ran into a Sableye or a Spiritomb right now, we'd be boned because we cannot touch them at all. We have no moves to touch those. Okay, okay, let's snap out. Let's not. Are we serious right now? Like, come on. Like, God, I'm freaking tired. This is... Oh, are you kidding me? Like, sure, yeah, maybe I should have healed to, like, get out of that, but, like... Just don't hit yourself in confusion 2 times. Also, what, landed both hurricanes, got the confusion on one of them? Like, come on. Oh, wow, what a stacked lineup of Pokemon we got here. Taking the Crawdon, don't mind that. Like, should I have probably healed and just tried to avoid losing that, Oh, we have Scrappy, so that's kind of cool. So our Crush Grip will actually be able to hit the ghost types. I like that Persian. The Persian was good. Like, maybe I should have healed to try and play out of it, but I was like, I can't get that unlucky 3 turns in a row. Well, I did. Hit myself twice, landed 2 hurricanes, got the confusion on one of them, so. Leo, what's up, buddy? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing, baby? Hmm? You're like, someone needs to go to bed. All right, sorry. Was having a conversation there. Didn't need to see that. My bad, my bad. God, this chair's like this chair's nice, but I don't like the... You would think with my back problems, I would love lumbar support. I'd be like, oh, lumbar support, that's the greatest thing ever. I actually don't like lumbar support. It gets in the way. Like, I feel like I can't like sit in the chair enough because it's like too much in my back. I don't know. Like I said, nice chair, like it, but like sometimes I feel like the lumbar support is too much. What am I naming this thing? You can be Eugene, why not? Well, how fun. I don't know what to say to that. Ooh, we can utilize my Scrappy right here and go for a Crush Grip. Well, Ice Burn is a 2-turn move, right? Yeah, really strong move, but it is a 2-turn move. Quash does what? Suppresses the tail. We got Tailwind. So yeah, we're going for the normal type move on the ghost type. Oh wow, we took a lot of damage off of that. Okay, well I don't think we're winning here. Yep. Yeah, Crawdon is really cool. Didn't work out right there, but still a very cool mon. Okay, not
Just went crazy.
Oh, this jump up is bad. Oh, this is a yucky stat distribution. That is bad. You're just going to be A, because I'm hoping that you're going to lose right here. That is just a yucky stat distribution. My word, I do not like that. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I am appreciative of that going down. Favorite Gen 3 Mon. What would be my I guess, yeah, Swampert is my favorite Gen 3 Mon. Really basic. I know it's a starter and it's Swampert, but still. A lot of fond memories of the big old Pert. A lot of fond memories of that boy. Okay, so Mewtwo is unfortunately off limits, so we do not get to take the Mewtwo right here. Would be insane. Would love that, but it is banned. Legendaries 670, too strong. And my other options are really, really bad. Even though Ammonite, it has a 4x weakness. If I take the Chingling, we got to fight a Mewtwo, so I'll at least take the Ammonite and hope we can somehow make it through the battle against Chingling here. I'm gonna call you Krusty. We're probably still not making it out of the battle just because we are a really weak Mon, but Chingling is weaker, so we have some solid enough moves. We have Water Spout, which is really nice. We are a physical attacker, so we would prefer going for like Covet or Sky Attack, but I guess Water Spout is Stab. Are we faster? No, we take the Thunder. Wow. Okay. Sorry, Chingling. I shouldn't have talked shit. My bad, my bad. Okay, wow. Could have had Giratina, which would have given me a Magmortar, because that's what I would have chosen. Basically, we had a 66% chance here of getting Magmortar, but we got Finneon. We get to fight a Giratina. Lovely. Very fun. Chlorophyll, terrible stat distribution. We have Roar Time. Maybe we can land a big Roar Time and take on Giratina. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. I think we are dead right here. We're actually fast. Wow. What damage. Wow. So much damage. Started to feel like shining these less. Hey, I would not blame you. I would not blame you. Doing some shiny hunting in the background while I am suffering over here. Definitely, I agree. I agree. Haunter would have been cool, even though it's not fully evolved. And I love Marshtomp. Love Swampert, but the 4x weakness of grass is not too ideal here. Nothing too great. I have started shiny hunting in my free time myself while like watching things, YouTube, whatever, movies, whatever it is going on. I've been shiny hunting Sigilith on my own for the shiny living dex instead of doing it on stream. Thought I'd do a little independent hunting. Oh, I gotcha. Easter event's still going on. They still have that happening. Because Easter was what? When was Easter? Was it last week? Sorry. When was Easter? No, Easter was a few weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago? I gotcha, I gotcha. Oh, goes for 4 weeks, okay. Shoot, we'll Shadow Force, why not? Of course you have a grass type move. Man, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. When I first started this Kaizo IronMon thing, I would at least get one like really good run going per stream. Now it's been like, yeah, I had like a decent one going with the Milotic. but it still ended pretty quickly. That Persian looked like it could have been pretty good. Didn't turn out very well. Okay, these are all something. I would have preferred Kingler. Sigilif would have been fine too. Linoon, probably the last one I would have chosen here. We have Frisk, so pretty pointless ability. We are all physical attacks, really good attacks. We have pretty solid attacks here. Heat Crash, not very useful because we probably weigh nothing, but yeah, I've just not had a very good run going here recently. This is really dumb, but I'm gonna name you Linear. Linear the Linoon. We're probably not making it through the Kingler. Well, I guess we do have Bolt Strike, so we might be able to take it down. Assuming I can land. Sandstream. Oh, well, we got the Paralyzed, so that's nice. Oh, and the crit. Okay. So Linear the Linoon actually made it through the first battle. And we learned Flatter. And nope, I'm good. No, I'm good. Can we get to 11? No, not quite. We got to 10. Well, at least this Linoon has a semi-solid stat distribution. I mean, we only have 420 BST, so it's not going to be super great, but it is better than nothing. We have good physical attacks on a physical attacker. We're not exceptionally fast. We don't seem too slow either. Looks like we have pretty solid HP. We at least have a really good HP stat. Looks like we're mostly HP, attack, and special defense. But everything else isn't like too bad. That Carvana was holding a dragon scale. That's interesting. Oh, Ryder, where'd you come from? Is there anything going this route other than... Okay, just a bunch of babies, so... Oh, why was that holding a life orb? What's going on here? That's kind of wild. A little electric out here trying to take lives. I just noted bags sure are cool. What is that dialogue? Bags sure are cool. Yeah, old man, bags are nice, I guess. Oh, and we have a Meloetta. How fun. Go for the wake up slap. That is super effective. Oh, we got the one shot. Okay, how about that? Not even 2 levels. Yeah, Carvana does have a really nice shiny. What is Sharp? Why can I not remember Sharpedo's shiny? Why am I totally blanking on Sharpedo? I know it's not as good as Carvana's, but I'm still like just completely blanking on it. Is it pink? I think it's pink actually. Just remembered it is pink. Do I get rid of the Linoon? This Linoon's not terrible. Got our second normal type in a row. That's not the strongest thing in the world, but actually has a decent stat distribution and pretty good moves. I guess we did see what happened with the Persians, so maybe should pivot to something else. So an egg that has a shiny jolly Meloetta probably worth. Goodness. I don't know what happened there. My music like cut out. A little weird. Did I I didn't drop any frames. I don't know what happened there. Would someone actually spend $1,200 though on a shiny in game like that? Like, would someone actually buy that? It's kind of crazy. Oh, well, there's Lantern. I've talked about using Lantern. Is there anything a little bit better? Like, I think for me to get rid of this Linoon right here, I'd have to run into something that's like in the 500s for BST. We have done Zen Mode Darmanitan before. It was cool, but it wasn't very good. This one could be better though. 540 BST is probably one of the highest BSTs we could possibly see in this game. It's just really neat being able to use Zen Mode Darmanitan all the time. I'm going to test it out, just see what it's got. This one's only level 6, so hopefully we can find a higher level one. Acid armor. Fake outs. That's nice for the first turn of the battle. That's kind of nice. Round. Not the greatest. We are slower than it, so it is faster than us. That is pretty wild. 300 million. Have you ever bought anything on Pokemon? Have you ever bought anything on there? Hitmonchan's not actually, I guess it kind of is not the greatest. Only 455 BST. Yeah, Shiny Zen Mode Darmanitan's actually nice. Like regular Darmanitan, not the greatest shiny, but Zen Mode looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid. Has Unnerve. Okay, I like that. I like Unnerve. That's a pretty solid ability. Do you have any different moves now that you are level 8? You have Power Swap. So you really only have Fake Out and Round. I don't love that as the thing, though. I don't love that. Is that really the only moves you have? That's not very good. That's not very good, unfortunately. I don't think I can justify switching over to that Darmanitan. It's just terrible moves. Terrible moves. Next year, 2026. Planning out a whole year in advance. But yeah, do the, I guess, soft resetting in front of all those Darmanitans in the desert resort. Seeing if they're shiny. That would actually be a pretty fun hunt. That would actually be kind of cool. So what? We're not doing the Darmanitan, unfortunately, because it has a terrible moveset. But maybe Lantern's an option? Okay, level 9. Let's see. Oh, actually, no. Next time you would learn a new level, we'll check it out. Maybe do you have a new level up move now? Or are you still just round and fake out and all that? Seems like it. Oh, it has Leaf Storm now, so it did learn a new move. It didn't do any damage to us, but we are very specially bulky. So there is that. I still think it's not worth switching to that, though, unfortunately. What happened to my music? What is going on here? My music is like not loading in the background for some reason. Let's see if I can get that running up better. See if I can get this music running again. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be pivoting. I guess I'll check out the lantern. That'll be the last look I think I give. Well, I don't know. There always does seem to be one Pokemon that just doesn't want to show itself. You know what? Let's check out this Hitmonchan right here. Also has Fake Out. Okay. Oh, we almost took it down right there. Did not expect that to do so much damage. I'm not seeing anything that's really speaking out to me, so... I guess Huntail could be decent. It is a water type, so good defensive typing. Semi-decent stat spread. Not loving the moves. I guess it does have stat boosts. Kind of cool. Need to see a little bit more than that. Hate just having to run back and heal constantly, but it's all I can do. Also, what, we're level 12. Arbok's cool. Arbok's pretty cool. Not that strong, though. Not very strong. Do I really want to go over to a... We're going to lose a lot of levels if I go over to Huntail, though, is the thing. So I'm thinking I'm just going to... check out this grass a tiny bit more, but it's not looking like I have anything that I'm really going to switch over to. If Zen mode was a little bit better with the moveset, then 1000% would be switching over there, but it unfortunately does not have a very good moveset. Can't get away from the damn thing. It's clearly incredibly fast. It was also doing no damage. Oh, Mankey. Primeape would have been cool. Annihilape's not a thing here, but Primeape still would have been cool. Clearly, Mankey is very fast. My word, can't get away. Alright, we're just going to stick with Linoon. There's one more potential pivot point if we can get to it. The dark grass over in Burbank Complex. If we somehow made it past Charon and got all the way over to Burbank Complex, in the dark grass you can encounter Pokemon up to like 20, 21 or something, like semi-decent like levels compared to what we will be. So that is always an option, always a potential if we somehow make it that far. Magnitude, probably say no to that. Yeah, the varying damage I'm not really a fan of. Want something more consistent. So I grab that. Haven't gotten any more heals, which has been unfortunate. Oh, didn't mean to run into there. Oh, okay, there's a level 11 in here. Is it still only these 4 moves, though? When was its next level up move? Was it 14? Because it learned a new move at 9. I highly doubt it learned a new one at 11 as well. I'm still just going to say no. I didn't even mean to run into the grass. Oh, come on now. I didn't even mean to go over there. I'm throwing very, very hard right now. Love missing that. Love missing that. Oh my lord, how fast is dang Darmanitan? I cannot get away from these damn things. They will not let me go. Ah, there was Hitmontop in this grass? I mean, it's not like the greatest Pokemon in the world. It's not like I missed out on freaking Volcarona or something, or Lucario, but still. Could have had potential. Oh my god, come on. Come on. Oh my lord, just get in front of the kid. What are we doing here? Cannot operate my controller to save my life. Oh, okay, just a Ho-Oh. Nothing too crazy. Just a Ho-Oh. Not too bad. A Ho-Oh that studies the blade. Agility? Oh, that's something. That's something for sure. It'd be nice to be fast. Definitely would like that. Heat Crash is nice coverage, I guess. But we're a Lanoon. We probably don't weigh very much. Not gonna be doing too much damage to a lot of things. So I'd take agility and just get fast. I'm gonna say no. I think the best option is just attacking all out. This is the best thing you can do. Well, technically it was a trainer's Pokemon. So this janitor up here just happened to tame the legendary Ho-Oh somehow. But yeah, no, it is, randomizers are funny in that way. The way certain Pokemon just pop out of the grass all crazy like. I guess Meteor Mash is technically my strongest move. Mainly been using Wake Up Slap, but I guess, well, no, I mean, Bolt Strike is my strongest move. Meteor Mash is 100. Since when? I thought Meteor Mash was like 80. Yeah, I guess we know what happened to Ethan and Lyra after they, or I guess I should say Ethan. We know what happened to Ethan after he caught Ho-Oh and Heart Gold. Just had to live out a life of janitorial duties in the Unova region. Not reason, region. I'm not having much item luck today. Not having much item luck. 23 next time we get a level, or a move, I should say. Oh, Deoxys Speed, how do you do? How do you do? A tad bit bulky. You're a tad bit bulky. Don't necessarily love that, especially raising your defense even more. Taking that damage, no problemo, though. Oh, we're not taking a crit, though. We're not taking a crit. Actually, are both of those move 85% accurate? Okay, so I went for Meteor Mash because I was like, oh, it's more accurate, but no, it's not in the same accuracy as Bolt Strike. So yeah, I think I've been just casually using Wake Up Slap for some reason as my strongest move. I don't know what I was doing. But with all that being said, we are ready to go take on good old Charon. Somehow, some way, Linear the Linoon is making it through. We're somehow making it through. Because we do have incredible HP. Like, we have really solid HP. And then pretty good SPDEF. Our physical defense, not too great, but I mean, shoot. With this amount of HP, I guess it's not too bad. And then pretty good attack as well. I mean, this Linoon is not bad. Linoon's not bad. Could have, you know, better stats. It is just Linoon, only 420, but could be a little faster. I think that's the only thing I would really want out of this, is just being a little bit faster. If we just had, like, no special attack, if we had, like, you know, 10 special attack right now and it was put over into speed, all of our special attack points, that would be pretty nice. Not going to use a Fusion Bolt right now. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Already using up one of our berries. Oh, and just an Azelf. How fun. Did decent damage. We did not do much in return. No, we did not. Do I use my fresh water already? I feel like I have to. Did we get a crit right there? Like, I kind of sped through the text. Got a crit. Or was that, maybe it was just a damage roll, because we did kind of like a little bit under half right there on that first one. You know, Pokemon's favorite thing is doing the whole, oh, you did over half and then you do under half, and you go from like looking like a two-shot to not two-shotting. So it could have been one of those kind of rolls. Hopefully Heat Crash here is enough to take out the Venomoth. Not quite. Used our Oran Berry again. Really going through our berries right now. Ooh, an Excadrill. Don't love that. Don't love that. Go for the slap. Okay, I think we are unfortunately done for. That did a lot of damage, and I don't think I can counter heal that. I don't believe I can heal that off. Yep, nope. Unless we were somehow speed tied right there and I won. That was not looking like we were getting out of that one, unfortunately. Linoon finally met its match. This is, I think I've said it before on one round. I don't remember what all the Pokemon were. No, this has got to be the worst round I've ever seen in my life. What in the world? This is just bad. I mean, I guess technically we got the best thing here, which is a Love Disc. But, ooh, that is a stinky round of Pokemon. Not good at all. Can I somehow throw this game and get out of this? Hopefully this little Cubchoo right here can just take me down, because I don't actually want to continue on with this run. I would just appreciate it if we could lose right now. That'd be pretty nice. Doesn't seem like... God, I cannot talk. My word. Just keep stumbling over my words. Yeah. I was going to say, doesn't seem like we're going to be losing, and we did not. We actually made it through. Wow. Love Disc is only 330. I just noticed that. That is really bad. That is just so bad. Like, Cub Chew is 305. We have got to find a good pivot here. Okay, Altaria is not the weakest Pokemon. 490 is a solid stat total. It's just the 4 times ice weakness I don't love. And then Clamperl, barely any better than Love Disc. So I guess we're pivoting over to Altaria, seeing if we can make that work somehow. At least make it work enough in order to find a better pivot afterwards. We need a level 6 though. We need a level 6, not a 3, 5. No, no, no. We want 6. At least I'm weak. Yeah, both the Pokemon that appear in this grass can be level 6, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking maybe they couldn't. Nope, we get the level 6 dragon right here, our little cloud dragon. We got Nimbus. Nimbus, the little cloud. Nimbus, what you looking like? Infiltrator, so that's kind of cool. We bypass, what? Infiltrator bypasses light screen and reflect, right? Also goes through sub, so that's pretty cool. What all does Infiltrator go through? I know it goes through sub. It doesn't go through protect. Maybe there's reflect and light screen it goes through. And what is normal and ground type moves? Okay, so a Drift Blim is a big problem for us. Slash is a decent move. Bulldoze, decent move. Like, not the worst thing in the world. We don't have to worry about a Pokemon setting up sub on us because we just go through sub. I'm thinking I don't have to worry about screens either. So all around, not too bad, not too bad. I didn't even look at our stat distribution. We are modest nature. We are kind of speedy-ish with special attack. We have nothing but physical moves, but we are a special attacker. Hopefully we can change that. Or at least hopefully we can find something that's just a little bit better up here on this grass. Sounds like it's really windy outside, maybe. What's that noise? Kind of sound like wind. Pasho Berry. Don't. Ooh, Umbreon. Okay. That is looking good. That's looking good right there. That is promising for sure. 525 BST. Dark is weak to 2 types. It's only weak to bug and fighting in this generation, right? No fairy types yet. So I'm kind of liking the Umbreon. We definitely want to grab... We'll go look at the other grass just to make sure. But Umbreon definitely looks like a very solid option right there. I guess the Rage Candy Bar also acts like a heal, so that's good. Acts like a heal. It is a heal. Daramaka. Would love to see your evolution. Would love to see a Darmanitan. 540 BST is really clutch. Ooh, Bronzong. Actually, Bronzong's really good. It's a really good typing. Steel Psychic is really solid. Especially since Steel still resists Dark and Ghost in this generation, so it's not weak to those. It's neutral. You get the defensive profile of a Steel type. You don't get any of Psychic's weaknesses because it's not, you know, Steel resists Bug, Dark, and Ghost, so none of Psychic's weaknesses transfer over. You do get rid of the resistances, and then you also get rid of Steel's weakness to fighting. Not quite as high of BST as Umbreon, but that's just a really solid defensive typing right there. It's level 11. Kind of want to scout you out to see what you got. Okay, so it has Bulldoze as well. Ooh, okay, we did solid damage off that. I don't really like that. We're slower and has Fake Out. Okay. Ooh, that's a tough decision. Whenever we have two Pokemon like this that I could potentially go with, I always choose the wrong one. Every single time I feel like I go with the wrong one. So let's see. We'll try and check out Umbreon a little bit more. See if we can get a gauge on it as well. Or was that the rare encounter and we're not going to run into that again forever? Would not be shocked if that was... Okay, there it is. So we want to run into it at level 6 because it learns a move at level 5. So we want to see what its full level up moveset will be when we would catch it. Or at least we want to see what its full moveset would be when we catch it. So we want to see it at level 6 so we know what all it has. But we keep running into 3. Okay, come on now, come on now. Well, we keep just getting the 3s. Where's my level 6s? Unless... Can it not be a level 6? Can it only be level 3? Pretty sure it can be at least 6, if not 8. Or maybe I'm wrong, because goodness, we're only running into 3s. There's no way. It's got to be able to be level 6. Like, what are we doing? I'm only getting the weak ones right now. Even the Cup shoes I'm running into are only level 3. What is happening? I mean, either way, it's if it maxes out at 6, it's going to be 5 levels below what Bronzong would be at level 11. So there is that to consider as well. Bronzong is already 5 levels above what Umbreon could potentially be. If I can run into a freaking level 5 or 6 Umbreon, goodness. Maybe it's is it only level 3? Like what's going on here? Maybe it's only 3. There we go. Finally. Goodness. I knew it had to be possible. I guess Sand Tomb is my best option. Did some decent damage, but you got defense curl. We're gonna do the good old heal strats. Sweetheart, what is this? Oh. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that item before in my life. I've never seen that. Sweetheart restores 20 HP? Huh. Never heard of that. Only defense curling. Anything better? Smackdown, okay. It's something. Oh, we got another level 6 here. Has Twister as well for super effective. Not loving that moves, the moveset. Those are kind of weak. Smackdown and Twister, not very good. So I think I'm going to go with the more defensive typing of Bronzong and the fact that it is level 11 already. I think that is what I'm going to go take. Of course, assuming I can find a level 11 Bronzong soon. Because I believe level 11 is the highest level any Pokemon can be in this route, and I think it is a little tiny bit rare to run into something at 11, so. But also I think the, Riolu that you normally find in the ranch, like one of the rarer encounters, it's like Riolu and maybe Pidove are always level 7. Ambipom is something. No, we're still going. I'm still going with Bronzong. Just a really good typing. But I do like Mono Normal. I do like that. I'd take a Tangrowth. Grass is not the best defensive typing, but Tangrowth is pretty solid. Normally, in their normal circumstances, pretty good. Yes, so Bronzong might be one of those rare encounters in the grass. Hopefully it always shows up at level 11 whenever we do find it. But it might be a little bit, it might take some time to get there. I guess it could also have 2 different abilities is the thing as well. Because Bronzong normally has Levitate or Heat Proof, so there are 2 abilities we could potentially cycle through. I don't think we saw what its ability was last time. Okay, now, let me see the bell, please. Let me see that bell. Clearly it is rare. Okay, am I going to lose to the frickin' Tangela? I think it was doing some damage. One second, chat. Okay, I am back. I know shinies are rare, but I'm honestly surprised I haven't seen a shiny yet when doing any of these runs. Kind of surprised I haven't seen one. I know the odds are not very good in this generation, but still. I have ran around in a lot of grass while doing this. Seen a lot of Pokemon in these 148 attempts. Oh, Pig Knight, hello. Haven't seen you yet. I would have absolutely taken an Emboar. Would have taken that for sure. Okay, yeah. Bronzong is very much a rare encounter, my word. This is taking forever. Come on. Should have just caught it when I saw it. Bronzong, you better be worth it. You better be worth it. You better have some good moves on you. Better have some solid coverage, because my goodness me. Okay, it is level 11 still. It's good to know, good to know. It is always level 11. I think our slash did decent damage, but didn't... Oh my... Okay. Does Infiltrator make you immune to Fake Out? What just happened right there? Is this thing of sheer force? That's my... That's... I don't think Infiltrator makes you immune to Fake Out, like secondary effects like that. This thing might have sheer force. Also, that Fake Out did a lot of damage. Please, oh please, let me catch this right here. I do not want to lose. Come on. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? What are we doing? God, I'm getting absolutely fucked today by freaking luck. Like, what are we... Normally, I have no problem catching Pokemon. Like, normally no problem. Of course, right there though, freaking lose, because I can't freaking catch the Pokemon. Okay, no Groudon, we take the Sharpedo. Like, are you... God, that's so frustrating. That is so incredibly frustrating. We're a Sap Sipper freaking Sharpedo, so that's something. Or a physical attacker with all special moves. We're Stab. Why could I not have caught that Bronzong? I swear I think that thing... And also, why couldn't it have missed Rock Wrecker? It's not a... I mean, I guess it's like 90% accurate, but... I'll go with Bruce. I wanted to use that damn Bronzong. I'm pretty sure it had Sheer Force too. But shoot, I'll take Sap Sipper. We really need physical moves because Sap Sipper gives us an attack boost if we get hit by a grass type move, so that's nice. Shoot, I don't know if we'll even make it out of this first battle. Not if it's solar beaming me. Probably not. Oh, never mind. Forgot about the Sap Sipper already. Stored power going to be better? Probably not. Definitely not if we get defense drops. Actually, do defense drops or like do stat drops make stored power weaker? I've never thought about that. Do stat drops make it... I mean, it can only go down a little bit more. You can only go from like, what, 20 to 10? 15, 10, 5, whatever. Will-O-Wisp. Honestly, probably better than stored power. Yeah, we really need... We're really slow, so... Being slow, we're probably not going anywhere. Slow Pokemon are just not the move. You need speed. Speed is the key. We do have Stab. Would love Waterfall. Waterfall would be great. Actually, I don't think you can learn Waterfall by level up, so... What's the best level up water type move that you can get? We can get Crunch. I can also think about the dark type that we have. We could get Crunch. We could get Crab Hammer. So yeah, being slow is not great. Okay, Wall Rain. I gotta go with Wall Rain. I think I've seen Wall Rain 5,000 times, and every single time I've said I should use Wall Rain. I don't think I ever have. So 530 BST is really good. Water Ice, not the world's greatest typing, but I mean it's about as good as Water Dark. So okay, thankfully we do have the Sap Sipper. That is one thing. I do like the immunity. It is already proven to be very useful. But we are slow, we have really bad defense, we only have special moves, and we have really bad special attacks. So give me a level 6 Wall Rain. Unfortunately, Soft Boiled is not a move I can take advantage of. There we go, level 6. Lava Plume shouldn't do too much, right? Oh yeah, nothing at all. Not a thing. And you're still in Soft Boiled. I'm fine. We'll just try and catch you. We'll just try and get the catch. Are those your only 2 moves? You don't have anything else? We're going to have Blubby the Wall Rain. Blubby, can you please be good? Can you please be good for us? Oh my god. Okay, so we are all defense, no offense, and we're still slow. We're still slow. We're just incredibly bulky. We have Technician to make our weak moves a little bit stronger, so that's kind of nice, I guess. We're a special attacker, slightly. All right, well. Either way, I mean, we'll hopefully just find a better pivot afterwards. Because I don't think Bruce was the answer either, so at least we're really bulky. What's up, little Leo? How's it going? What you two been doing out there? Y'all trying to go to sleepy? I guess Thunder Punch is the best thing I can go for here. That Sacred Fire actually did a lot. Alright, well, we're just going to go ahead and lose to a freaking Lampent. Okay. It's been almost 2.5 hours. You know what? This is attempt number 149 right here. We'll try this one. If this one fails, we'll try 150. And then if neither of these next 2 work, we'll call it an evening. How about that? We will end it off on 150. I love Jirachi. Jirachi's one of my favorites, but I cannot use it. So I guess we're going... I don't know. Chin Chow, I guess. But then I have to fight Jirachi. Would I rather just go Jigglypuff? Guess I'll go Jigglypuff just so I don't have to fight Jirachi and fight Chin Chow instead. Oh, another really bad Pokemon. Ooh, another really bad Pokemon. 270 BST. Oh my lord. Oh, that is bad. Okay, yeah. So we get one more attempt here. Attempt number 150. And then we will call it a night if this does not pan out. Alright, please be something good. Please be something good. And of course it is not. Of course it's not. Why would it be? Rivalry, terrible ability, terrible stat spread. Oh my goodness. Another defensive Pokemon that's slow, no offense. Good night. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, we have Intimidate. Cool. Would have loved an Intimidating Doduo. That would have been cool. Has Psy Strike, really strong move. Would have been fantastic to get. No, actually, I'll make it through the battle. What do you know? Hoot clutched up with the pair of them right there. Only got to level 7, really? That's it? Alright, we got to find a good pivot here. Shinx is somehow worse than Hoot. Actually, no. Was it 1 point above? It is 1 point. Never mind. I was thinking Jigglypuff. 1 BST higher. Iron's not bad. And I love Disc. I guess we'll try and find a level 6 Love Disc and see if it can somehow move on. It at least has better BST than Hoot here. You can be B. Hoot was A, you can be B. Oh, we got an item. We got a pearl. Oh, mother of pearl. Not very good. I guess that has water pulse. It's kind of nice. A decent stab. It's got semi-solid moves. Could be worse, I guess. Seems better than Hoot at least. Still on the slow side, but at least we're offensive instead of defensive. Well, actually, I guess as a slow Pokemon, you'd rather be defensive. So I'm going to take this item off of you. Just because it does nothing. And then if you run into something like Knockoff. Actually, Knockoff doesn't get a damage boost in this generation. I think it's in Gen 6 that they add the damage boost. They up the power of the move and they add the damage boost thing for knocking off an item. Azatu. So I guess we'll go for the Shadow Claw. Seed Flare is going to one-shot. Okay. Well. Oh. I can't. I gotta keep going. I gotta find at least a solid enough Pokemon to end off on. I can't end off on nothing. I gotta get something. Maybe this is getting ridiculous. Okay. Can I take Dragonair even though Dragonite's listed as one of my favorites? Like, can I take Dragonair instead? What are there? Actually, I think Kadabra just has better BST, so fine, I'll just go with it. Regenerator is only useful if you have more Pokemon. We're a fast physical attacker. We have Hammer Arm, so we're taking on a Pokemon that's 4 times weak to fighting at least. Once again, you'll be A. Your option A. We at least might be able to one-shot the Bastiodon here. There we go. Does not make Kadabra a good Pokemon by any means, but hey, that might be the first time I've ever one-shot a whatchamacallit. First time I've ever one-shot the opening battle that I can recall. Yeah, so you're the 2-turn move. I guess we have insane HP. Our HP stat is really high. But our defenses are not very good. And our moves are atrocious. 400 BST is definitely higher than what Dragonair has. Pretty sure Dragonair is in like... Well, no. What is Dragonair's BST? It's not like insane. The thing about pseudos is like the baby form, not that great. The middle stage, not typically much better. It's when they get to their final evolution that they really like take off. Okay, we have an imposter. Chikorita on the route. We got a Sody Pop, so we got a heal. And Chimecho. 425 BST, still just a psychic type. Only level 3. You know what? I'll try and rock with this Kadabra. I mean, will I actually? Now I think about it, Hammer Arm is just not a very good move. It was just kind of bad. Please just let me get away. Oh, don't be annoying, Chikorita. Don't be annoying. Come on, just let me run. Never mind. I will just try and we'll send it with Kadabra. I need to be responsible. I'm all over the place right now. I need to be responsible. Let's see what Chingling has at least. Hammer Arm. Okay, actually did one shot. Wow. So that means I have to pivot. That is a requirement now since I accidentally knocked out the wild Pokemon. It is a requirement. You have to pivot now. That is a rule. So we will switch over to Chimecho. You are option B. Okay, wow. So, paper mache defenses, solid attacking stats, and not the greatest speed in the world. So, would explain why the Hammer Arm one-shot you. Swift, I guess, is my best move. Actually, I know Brian is. And then... Okay. That is something for sure. Can we at least get through these two battles? I just grabbed that. At least need to get through these two battles so I can see for more pivots. That is just what I need. Oh, a Guardy, okay. Naturally. It's one of the stronger Pokemon in the game. Nice. And we did no damage. Dragon Claw, can you do a little bit more? Tiny bit more. So we got lucky that Gardevoir just wanted to spam Spite there. Defend Order. Probably better than Magic Coat. Not great, but better. Okay, so we're probably done right here. Probably done. Okay, just giving me Truant, thanks. Appreciate that. Somehow made it through that. I guess that Lunun was just that bad. But that's kind of hilarious that it had Truant and it had Skill Swap. Okay, Elixir. We've been finding good items. We found a, what, super potion? What did he find? We found something. Found some kind of heal. We just found an elixir. Like, we doing good in the item department this run. We need good Pokemon. Okay, come on. Calcium. Okay, I'll take that. Grip Claw. So far, the best thing I've seen potentially is a Grand Bull. Never mind, it's a Jellicent. Okay. Jellicent's pretty solid. Pretty solid. 480 BST is nothing to scoff at. Okay, let's go check up here because I imagine Jellicent is one of the better. Yo, Cradilly's kind of solid too. 495 BST. Rock Grass is not the best defensive typing. It is pretty abundant with weaknesses, unfortunately. Ooh, level 11 though. There's my noon. Because what, you're weak as a rock type, you were weak to fighting, but I guess grass gets rid of your water and grass weakness, and also gets rid of your ground weakness. So I guess the rock only gives you fighting weakness. No, it's still weak to steel as well. And then grass is weak to flying, but rock gets rid of that. It's weak to fire, but rock gets rid of that. It's weak to bug, which rock does not get rid of, surprisingly. And is weak to ice. So a solid number of weaknesses. Solid number of weaknesses. Although Jellicent honestly might have just as many weaknesses. That's what I listed off. 2 from the rock type, fighting and steel. And then what? Grass has 3 that it's weak to. Ice, bug. That might be it. So maybe it only has 4 weaknesses. Maybe I should look that up just to make sure. Let's go look at Cradilly. Do you only have 4 weaknesses, or am I forgetting something? Okay, it is only 4. Ice, fighting, bug, steel. That's what I said. Doesn't have that many resistances, though. Only resists normal and electric. Whereas Jellicent has 5 weaknesses. Has what? Olive Dark, Olive Ghost being... actually, Ghost only has 2 weaknesses. Being itself and Dark. And then... Okay, so it also has only 4 weaknesses. But Cradilly has the higher BST. So... I do kind of want to... I want to scout, though. I just want to see what it's got. Roleplay? Okay, it has Illuminate. Fine, take that. Cover, not something I can utilize. Let me see some attacks here, please. Grass Pledge, which did nothing. Considering how frail I am, the fact that that stab move did nothing is not boding well. Actually, no, Defend Order raises both my defenses, so that would be why I didn't do that much. No. Is he under the ramp or hiding under the ottoman? You lock him in the office? He didn't even make any noise. I didn't even hear him. Ryder. Don't even make a noise. He's just like, he's just sitting in there like, help. Help. Alright, so do I go with the Cradilly is the thing. Like this Chimecho actually has really good offenses. Like Chimecho is really offensive. But it's just not that fast. And really frail. Let's see if we can see a level 6 Jellicent so I can make out its moves at least. Our 5 works as well. Oh, it has Thunder. Okay, that is a move for sure. A strong move that it keeps landing. Do you have no guard? Do you have no guard by any chance? I did put no guard Gengar in the thumbnail, so natural gift, not a very good move. Okay, no guard, so I'm gonna say no to the Jellicent. I don't feel like Cradilly's that great either, to be honest, is the thing. Like, it has Grass Pledge, which is a stab move. It's so tough, because, like, I just don't trust this Chimecho to do anything. Obviously, it's a Chimecho, but not really sensing that my other options are any better. At least Chimecho is incredibly offensive. I guess that has decent HP. If I could just see what its one final move is, it would just show me. Guess I can check here. Well, it's level 8. Yes, I know about the role play. Just use one of your other attacking moves, please. I know about the Grass Pledge. Okay. Why did I go that direction? Ran through all the grass when I could just ran out of the grass to the bottom. Crit almost did me in. I mean, I guess having stab is pretty nice. I don't know why. I'm just gonna rock with the Chimecho. I'm gonna follow my instincts, follow my guts here, and we're just gonna rock with the Chimecho. It's got really solid offenses. It could be faster, but I think its HP is pretty decent, so like makes up for the lackluster, defensive stats. Obviously, it's just a Chimecho, only 425 BST, but I'm kind of feeling like I don't have any better options. Nothing else is really speaking to me right now. Okay, that actually did really solid damage, my word. Okay, where was I? Yeah, but that mist ball actually did a lot of damage for a resisted hit. Roll out, that is not good. I need something a little better than that Chimecho, a little bit better than that. Right now is about the time that I would run into a different Pokemon that I have not seen yet somehow. That's typically how it seems to work. That's interesting. My streamer bot app just told me that it reached some issue, some quota with YouTube. So I guess the YouTube part of it's not working. That's interesting. Never seen that before. I guess in case the YouTube chat doesn't work, I'll leave that up right like that. We're in a trainer battle. Almost forgot where I was for a second. I think that's the first time that girl has ever like had just bad Pokemon. I feel like normally every time I take on that girl, she has something good. Like every time without fail, she has something kind of solid. Ooh, Sonic Boom. That's a little icky. Gear Grind honestly might have done me in. We got a little lucky with that miss right there. Like, good lord. This Chimecho is offensive as all hell. Like, 52 freaking special attack. That's pretty wild. Like, that's insanely strong. I would like to know what that special attack stat is. Like, that's pretty high up there. We're also luckily seeing nothing but little baby weenie butts. So, not run into any monsters yet. No monstrous pokes just yet. Having Illuminate, though, is a really bad ability. But that is just a completely useless ability in battle. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it does anything in battle. But also, it just makes it so I run into wild Pokemon all the time. So just a absolute bummer of a ability to have. But we have done solid in the heals department. I guess, well, no, we just picked up one, right? One's better than none, so I guess that is pretty solid. Eject button. Okay, building up rage. Don't necessarily love that. Okay, Blossom's actually kind of fast and kind of bulky-ish. It's an interesting combination. Dream Eater is a no-go. We're not getting any good moves, unfortunately, is our biggest issue where I'm kind of seeing right now. Like, our moves aren't terrible, but they're also not great. Like, we could really use a stronger move. I guess technically Brine is a really strong move once it's fully activated. Although I don't know if we ever figured out how Brine actually works. Or maybe we did. Dude, let me go look at it again. I can't remember what we came to. Because we thought it happened, we thought it worked one way, but then it actually worked the less. Power doubles if opponent's HP is less than 50%. But see, like, we thought that was the case one time, but then, like, it didn't work or something. I can't remember what happened. We thought we knew how Brian worked, and then, like, I went to use it, and it didn't double in power, so it was like, how does this thing work again? But I guess we are good to go. We're good to go take on the gym. Surprisingly enough, we are rocking a freaking Chime Echo. I guess we can give you... Oh, calcium. Why not? Make our special attack even higher. We can restore our power points. We do have the defend order, so like if we go to take on Charon and his first Pokemon's a little Weenie Hut Jr., you know, set up some defend orders on it and get our defense up. Make it a little tougher for us to get taken down, maybe. Okay, come on. Okay. My movement inputs have been a little bit improper today. A little bit improper. I need some water before we get going here. Pressing the wrong button. Oh, Bomb of Snow with the blue flare doing the big damage. And we're doing nothing in return. Ooh, don't love that. Can you stop tickling me, please? Okay, we were speed tied somehow. I got really lucky to get out of that one. I don't know what happened there. Kid just decided that he did not want to keep spamming the really strong move that was probably going to take me out. Instead, he just wanted to tickle me. So, whatever floats your boat, kid. A little weird, but whatever floats your boat. I guess can't complain about living to fight another day. Can't complain too much. Love that. Love that for me. Love it. Just gonna get bodied by a frickin' P-Dove. Does Night Days have a high chance to crit? That is 2 crits. I just got bodied by a P-Dove. Like what? Come on. Okay. I gotta keep going until I get something good, and Eevee is not gonna be it. Leaf Guard, that is a terrible ability. Moveset, not that great. Base stat total, really bad. Hopefully this Cling just takes, or this Clink just takes us out really quickly. We have Tail Glow. That would be kind of cool on a better Pokemon. Only has Ghost type moves, maybe? Apparently, Clink cannot touch us, so... Alright, somehow we got out of that battle. I don't know how, but somehow we did. Hopefully we find a pivot, Mon. Hopefully we find a pivot. I'm trying to think, have I ever actually found a Pokemon that was like a good pivot? Like, have any of my best runs ever been like the pivot, or are they all just been the starter? Like, were Machamp or Hypno or any of them, were they the pivot Mon, or were they just like the guy from the beginning? I don't remember. Shroomish is not a pivot, unfortunately, even though it's faster than us. I guess we'll try and rock with Golem. Try and get a level 6 and try and go with the golem. It's at least fully evolved and 200 BST about, higher than us. Or we might just lose to the Skirmish. That could happen too. So we'll just catch you. Not even going to try and scout. You've got to be better than an Eevee. I mean, the likelihood of us losing because of like a 4-time super effective move, very high, but I mean, you can beat Dwayne. If I can type. Poison Touch. I mean, God, that is such a terrible stat distribution. My word. All we have is basically Outrage. I mean, U-Turn, I guess, is solid enough. Like, what is the stat distribution? Like, everything went into Spadef, apparently? Like, every single bit of the stats? Oh, we got Horn Drilled. Fun. Okay. Jesus. Not looking good, not looking good. Yeah, we all knew that wasn't going anywhere. I just need one solid starter. Like, come on. It has been a second since I actually got something kind of good. And we're continuing to get nothing good. My word. The randomizer is just not loving us here. It's still just not good. Sure, you can be Jay. What damage? What beautiful damage. Honestly surprised that Mega Drain did not kill. Okay, finally something half decent. I will take an Aerodactyl. I will take that for sure. And by half decent, I mean 515 BST. That's really solid. Looks like our stats are very evenly distributed. Like, everything's pretty much equal. We're kind of fast. We're kind of a special attacker. Like, nothing's great. Nothing's bad. Like, this is just a very middle of the road stat distribution. Unfortunately, we do have to take on a Mantine with this guy. So, not gonna lie, a little bit concerned if we'll actually be able to make it against the Mantine. Because it resists 3 of our 4 attacks. And our one attack that it doesn't resist is Gust. I guess it is Stab, so could be worse. Never mind, could not be. That did no damage. Wow. Could Fire Punch be better, maybe? No, that was a crit. Guess we keep spamming Gust and hope that he lets me win. And he lowered my special attack with Mist Ball. How about that? I didn't even know that could do that. I didn't even know that was a side effect. Since when did Mist Ball lower special attack? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yep, and we lost to a Mantine. Looked like we had a good Pokemon and we lost to a Mantine. At least we get to take on a Feebas. And we get Stab, Ice Punch. That's kind of nice. At least we get Stab, Ice Punch, and we get to take on a Feebas right here. Oh, and it's just an imposter Feebas. No big deal. So it has all of our moves, and it's just higher level, and all of our stats, and yeah, great. At least it's going for the resisted move. Oh, and it gets the immediate static on me. Do I get static on it in return? No, and I also get the 2-turn Thrash. Okay. God, I clearly my first like 100 ROM, like my first 100 files that I made were incredibly lucky, because I honestly I would say like the first 50 were really lucky. Because honestly, outside of those first like 50 attempts, we have not had really much going. Like the last 100 attempts have not been very good. We've had the occasional decent one here there, but like we have not really had anything for a while. Okay, so the bulk up actually was very clutch. We would not have won that. We would not have lived that without the bulk up. So we at least get to live to find a pivot. Always gotta talk to mom because we don't want to be rude. Okay, Rotom. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take a Rotom. We got good old GBL here. We are a fast special attacker with decent bulk. Okay, I like it. We don't have any good special moves though, and our yeah. We get better moves, we might be in a solid position, but right now we're looking a little rough. I'm not gonna lie, we're looking a little bit rough. But at least the stat distribution is kind of solid, kind of clean. Oh, hello, thank you. I will take advantage of that and did nothing. No damage. But still, I'll take advantage of the free stun, thank you. Vacuum wave, okay, it is a special move. We can take advantage of that. And it does, it is priority, so not terrible, not terrible. I know the odds of getting like an insanely stacked Pokemon with like the greatest ability and greatest moves, like it's very low. There's a lot of things that can be random that will affect our ability to, you know. Huh, we took like no recoil damage. Like we seemed to do a lot of damage, but we took no recoil in return. That was kind of weird. I guess it had like really low HP. Still, it's kind of surprising we didn't one-shot. Its HP's that low. Anything worth changing to? Would love if this thing was a Rotom Wash. That would be really nice. Unfortunately, changing your form is not something we can do until like the 7th gym, so not something readily accessible to us. Yeah, Conkeldurr would go crazy. That'd be really nice. Intimidate Nose Pass? I'm not really seeing anything. No, we're not getting anything. I'm just gonna roll with the Rotom. I'm not gonna run around in the grass forever. Why am I not just vacuum waving? What am I doing? What am I doing? That did nothing. Well, we obviously don't want to give it the Bide boost. Bide can hit us, right? Like, does Bide hit ghost types? Doesn't matter. We managed to work around it with our ingenuity and smarts. Really not doing any damage there, are we? You know, this Rotom's actually kind of good. This Rotom's actually kind of good. We get a few more solid moves on it, and we're looking solid. We're looking good. We actually have really good HP, I just realized. We are pretty good on the HP department. Our Spadef's pretty solid. Our special attack's decent. Our, you know, physical attack and physical defense, not too great. We're on the speedier side. Like, we're not bad. We're not too bad. We're not looking too bad. I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's something Emily has going on. Ooh, that would be... Well, I guess we're not physical attackers, so shift gear would not really be the best for us. What would be insane for us to get would be Quiver Dance. That is what we need. We need Quiver Dance. That is what we're craving. A fast special attacker with solid moves and Quiver Dance is about all you can really ask for in this challenge right here. That is about all you can really hope for. Does he heal you after that? I guess he does heal you. All right, let's see if Rotom can get through Charon, and this will actually be it. We either beat Charon right here, or we, you know, English, if I can speak. Goodness, sometimes getting my thoughts out is a little bit difficult. We're done for the night either way, win or lose against Charon. You know, we either are starting off the next time we do this with a little Rotom moving forward at its fullest might, or we are starting a new run next time. It all ends here one way or another. Let's hopefully at least get through with a dub. Yeah, can tell based on how, like, the percentage of HP we get restored from our heals. You can tell we have a lot of HP. To have 8 heals and only have a little bit over 200% healing, like, I feel like that means we have a really good HP stat. Ooh, that did not really do too much. No, it did not. Oh, that did nothing at all either. We'll heal here a little bit. Yeah, we have a lot of HP. Actually, we won't heal just yet. We'll just go for a vacuum wave, see how much that does. Not very much. Okay, we'll get our... Honestly, we got to throw off the fresh water. That's like the only item that's really worth healing with. I don't like relying on moves like Flare Blitz because recoil is just no bueno when healing is at a premium, but that's the best we can do. Okay, well this might be where we call it a day right here. Oh, never mind. Throw is just really specially defensive, not as much physically. We did get a crit. So, oh, hello big bro, and by big bro I mean big bro. Rotom Fridge is a unit. Rotom Fridge is solid. That boy is stocky. Okay, so we have the same moves. We're rocking the same stuff. You are actually weak to Vacuum Wave, though. I am not. Oh, and of course I got the crit. I was just thinking, I want to heal, but I don't... If I crit, I won't be able to do that. Of course, I crit. Why would I not? Even thinking it is too much. Even thinking it brings it to life. Alright, so first thing we got is an Empoleon. So we'll Vacuum Wave to gauge the damage. Nothing at all. Not a thing. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, our moveset is really what's holding us back right here. We just have a booty cheeks moveset. Yeah, our moves are just no good. Yeah, we're going to lose this Empoleon right here. Yeah. All right, so we're going to call it an evening there. We're going to call it an evening. That was rough. That was rough. That was another really freaking rough day. We have not been doing too hot at Kaizo IronMon lately. Things have not been rolling too well for us, but hopefully next time will be a bit better, and I will see everyone then.